What if I was able to prove? Oh, we're fascists. Yeah. What if I was able to prove that Donald Trump violated the elections clause? Would you still support him? You would still support him if you knew for
I would
certain
still
Donald
support him.
Trump
Yep,
violated the elections clause?
100%. Yes.
Okay, why would you still support someone who violates the Constitution? You're an anti-American. You are a
Yeah, has he been
traitor to this
charged for
country.
it?
No, I'm saying
I'm a traitor to this country?
Yes, because in the hypothetical I said
Has
if
he
you
been
knew
charged for
certain.
that?
If you knew for
Has he
certain.
been charged for that?
If you knew for certain. It's a hypothetical. Do you know what a hypothetical is? Because within the hypothetical, it is presented that you know for certain. Yes, no, within the hypothetical, you know for certain. No, within the hypothetical, you know for certain. So, hypothetically, if you knew for certain Donald Trump violated the elections clause, would you still support him? So if you knew for if you knew for certain Donald Trump violated the elections clause, you would still support him, right? Hold on, just to clarify, you would still support him if you knew for certain that he violated the elections clause, right? Okay, so then you're an anti-American traitor. Yes, because the Constitution. No, you don't support our country. What made up our country was the Constitution. The Constitution is a core American value, and you would support Donald Trump if he violated the core American value. You would support Donald Trump if he violated a core American value.
Correct.
You're disingenuous.
Yes.
And you're
I'm
a
being
traitor.
disingenuous.
Yes.
You're the one being
Because you just said you care about this country, but you don't care about the
You
Constitution.
talked about a hypothetical. Yes, I do care about the Constitution.
You said, okay.
I don't think Trump did anything wrong.
Yeah, well, if I were able to prove to you without beyond a reasonable doubt that he violated the elections clause, would you still
I
support
know that
him?
you won't.
Would you,
B,
if I did,
I
would you still support him? So even though he violated the Constitution beyond a reasonable doubt, you would still support him. You're not pro-Constitution. You're not pro-America. You're anti-America.
I am pro-America.
How are you pro-America?
I don't sit on a TikTok live and bitch about the current administration that's going to be over in 2 years because I want to grift.
That makes you pro-America, really?
Yes, I support how our
anyone who doesn't do
I support what our president is doing. I don't look weak like you do.
Anyone who doesn't go on TikTok is a patriot. So are you saying like the January 6ers were patriot? Are you saying that like Nazis are patriots if they don't go on live stream? Under your definition, they're a patriot, right?
Sir, Nazis are part of the left.
But they're patriots. No, actually, no, they're not part of the left. What? They're far right.
They are part of the left.
They're far right. Nazis.
They're
far
so
right.
far right. They're butt fucking the left right now.
Are you talking about Nick Fuentes who's like telling people to vote for Democrats?
Yeah, no, here. Let's do a test. How
about you answer my question?
Are you pro-Israel?
Am I pro-Israel? No.
I answered your question.
No,
You're not pro-Israel. Why?
They're committing a genocide.
How are they committing a genocide?
Yeah, they're committing genocide and ethnically cleansing
how?
The Palestinians.
Yeah, stop using the term.
Yeah,
how?
Because
how?
If you would stop interrupting, I would be able to tell you. Listen, I know you
just fucking say it.
I know you're gonna crash out. I know like you like your APAC money, but calm down, little.
You
bro.
want me to crash out? That's not gonna happen. You already have.
You're already crashing out, buddy. Calm down.
Just answer the question. How are they committing a genocide?
Yeah. So we can reference what's happening in Gaza
right now.
No,
just fucking say it. Say it.
If you would stop interrupting me, I would be able to tell you.
Say it.
Holy shit, can you shut up? Do you have the ability to shut up and not talk for like 10
Do you have
seconds?
the ability to answer a fucking question?
I'm going to mute you just so that you don't talk and I'm able to answer your question. Stay on mute so I can answer your question. Stay on mute. Do not unmute yourself. I'll answer your question if you stop interrupting me. The question you asked me is, how is Israel committing a genocide? Yeah, we can take a look at the definition of genocide and we can say that it does align with what Israel is doing in Gaza. For example, bombing innocent civilians, structures, and also what's going on. We can see what is going on in Lebanon as well, with them bombing women and children in Lebanon, saying that they're targeting Hezbollah. But mainly what we're going to be focusing on what's going on in Gaza, and where they're, especially with what Donald Trump is saying in terms of getting all of the
Holy
Palestinians
fuck, that's a lot of words for nothing. How are they committing a genocide?
In terms of them getting out Palestinians out of
Jesus,
Gaza,
what is wrong with you, bro? How many Palestinians are dead?
Yeah, the number's vary, 100,000 or more.
That's not anywhere close.
Yeah,
What
that
are the
is.
actual
Counting,
numbers?
counting
It's like
direct,
70,000.
direct and indirect. You're not counting indirect deaths from the genocide that's going on. So
I'm
that's why the numbers
counting
are flawed.
the numbers from fucking Hamas, the Gaza
Yeah,
Health
but those are
Ministry.
those don't count indirect deaths.
The Gaza
that still
Health
are caused by Israel.
Ministry is wrong.
Yes, because they don't count direct.
The
And
people
there's also
in Gaza
there's also
counting
thousands.
deaths
There's also
is
thousands that
wrong.
are still missing. Thousands that are still missing. So those numbers are going to be
Crazy.
flawed.
How
So
do
it's
you
going to
know
be more
that?
than it's going to
How do
be.
you know that?
Hold on. Are you saying every single person that is missing?
How many people were in Gaza
Are you saying?
with?
Are you saying every single person that is missing?
How is
their bodies have been found?
70,000
Hold on.
a genocide?
Are you saying that every
I'm sorry
single
that
person?
you're too pussy
Are
to
you saying
understand
that
what a
every
war.
single person that is missing in
It's
Gaza
a war, my
is
guy. It's
dead?
not a genocide.
No, it is a genocide.
How is it a genocide?
I just told you how. I'm sorry that you can't keep track.
I-
I mean, if you would have stopped interrupting me,
So
maybe you would
Israel's
have like, turned
goal-
on your listening ears on.
Israel's goal is to slaughter all Palestinians. That's what you're saying?
Quite literally, yes, and ethnically cleanse them, yes.
So 3
That is their goal.
3 years now, and somehow they can't do that?
It's been over 100,000, depending on what you look at.
Okay,
Counting
there's
direct and indirect deaths.
more. How many people were originally in Gaza?
How many people? Like 2 million?
Okay, for sure. So
What does that
using
have
your
anything to
number,
do? Are you-
100,000.
Hold on. What's
100,000.
the? Hold on. What's the?
How many
What's
of
the
those are
minimum? Hold on.
Hamas
What's the minimum? What's the minimum that is required for a genocide?
No,
Since you're trying to talk about
first
numbers.
off, genocide
minimum?
has to do with intent. So
Right. So then there's no minimum
yes,
for how
and
many
it would
people have to
be
die,
mass.
right? Wait. So then there's no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's
So
been
then
more
what's the
civilian
num-
casualties in Ukraine, you dumbass.
hold
So
on.
how is
Russia is
Israel?
Russia is ethnically cleansing Ukrainians? Yes, and you could.
Dude,
consider
you
that
are
a
so
genocide.
dumb. She can't be
Are you
using these
denying
words
Russia is
all
ethnically cleansing
willy-nilly.
Ukrainians?
I'm denying that there's any
You're
genocide
pro-Israel
happening.
and pro-Russia.
I am pro.
Hold on.
I am
Is there
pro-Israel.
any?
I
is
never
there
said I
any-
was pro-Russia.
Is there any
Dude, you're
genocide going on in the world? And is there any
so
active
goddamn
genocide?
pathetic.
Is there any active genocide
There
going
is
on in the
no
world?
genocide happening against
world?
Ukraine
In the world,
or Gaza.
in general. Is there any genocide that's
Why are
active
you
right
trying
now?
to pivot?
'Cause
We're
you made the
talking
claim that
about
there was no
Israel.
genocide
So
going
anyway,
on.
you're a Nazi because
I'm a Nazi because I think the
Calling
Strait of
for-
Israel is
yeah.
committing a genocide. You're pro-Putin because you are denying that
can't
Russia
prove-
is ethnically cleansing
never said I was
Ukrainians.
pro-Putin. You don't know what any of these words mean. That's insane.
I
And you
do,
host a
but-
live like this? You're a
I do.
dumbass, bro. Have a good day.
Oh, you're gonna run away because you're a beta cuck? Yeah, go sit in your cuck chair, buddy. Holy shit. That's why. Whenever I debated you last time, you had to switch your prompt from like being pro Save America Act to like being anti it, because I absolutely cook you every time we debate. Yes, Russia is ethnically cleansing the Palestinians. Some make an argument that they are committing genocide. Right? I would argue that they're ethnically cleansing Ukrainians. And then Israel is ethnically cleansing and genociding the Palestinians in Gaza. And then you said how? I try to provide you how. I try to give you examples. You rambled on and tried to deny. You said that you were pro-Israel, blah, blah, blah. Just emotions. Fifi's in your tum-tum. Looks like you're back up in the guest box.
Because you just lied.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so why
No,
do you think,
here's
why
my
do you think
fucking
Russia...
prompt, you
why,
lying
why do
bitch.
you think... Yeah, crash out. Holy shit, emotions. This proves that women are better at leading than men. No, that's not the prompt that when we first debated, buddy. Holy shit. Well, we debated a couple months ago. You've changed your prompts. Holy shit. Yeah, you're on mute, buddy. Crash out.
Tell me what I changed. There's my prompt.
Yeah, you had a Save America Act, and then
It
you
says
took
it
that,
right
you
there.
took that off the next day when I came on to debate you.
No, I never did. Go.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, buddy.
This is literally my prompt for the last 2 days. You
No, it
dumbass.
wasn't within the last 2 days. If you would have turned on your listening
Oh,
ears
I'm
on,
not
I would've
allowed to
said-
change
I would have said the
prompts?
last. No, it
Oh,
was.
I'm not allowed to change
That's not the
prompts?
claim that I made.
Oh, you're such a fucking pathetic loser, man. This is why you have 12 people and I have multiple.
You have multiple.
You're not
How
good
many
at
is multiple?
this. You know it. You know you're not good at this.
Yeah,
you
how
can't
many-
even define
how
an
many is
actual
multiple?
genocide. You're
Hold
trying
on,
to claim
you
that
didn't
Israel
ask
commits
me-
a genocide.
you didn't
You
ask
don't
me.
even know what a genocide
You didn't
is.
ask me for a definition of genocide. You asked me how Israel was committing a
Because you're
genocide.
a fucking
It's
guy
the
and all of a
intentional. It's the intentional
Because you're
slaughtering of
too
Palestinian. It's the intentional
You're a
slaughter of
fucking
Palestinians.
war-
That's how they're committing a genocide. You
piece
never
of
asked me for the definition of genocide, you dumbass.
Bro, you were so
crash out, little
stupid.
bro. Crash out. Sit in your cuck chair.
You were so dumb.
Yeah, crash out,
You're
little
so
bro.
dumb.
Crash out.
Dude, so how is Israel committing a genocide?
Yeah,
Say it.
so that's gonna be different from asking me from the definition of genocide. I already told you the
Yeah,
intentional
you still
slaughtering of
can't prove
Palestinian men, women, and children.
the intentional slaughter. So they're
Yes.
purposely slaughtering
Yes.
civilians.
Yes.
That's your.
They literally tell people to they tell people to evacuate via methods via different methods. I mean, if you want to look at the history of what's been going on throughout the last 3 years, and
Okay,
as soon
so
as
no,
those
that's
as
not
those
true.
thousands of people evacuate evacuate said place,
Al
they
Jazeera,
bomb those specific
stop
areas where those
muting me
people
for
are going
lying.
to and where the people
Bro,
are
I'll just
traveling
flag you for
in.
misinfo.
If I'm spreading misinformation, why haven't I been flagged?
Because nobody's
Because
reporting.
there's a TikTok automation. I think you're just a beta cuck who's mad that I'm not getting taken down for misinformation because I'm not giving misinformation. Because it's not just people reporting; it's going to be the AI moderation system. AI moderation system automatically takes me down for spreading any misinformation or for any harassment and bullying. They automatically do that. Yeah, run away, beta cuck. Yeah, crash out.
I'm a beta cuck. You're a puss, my guy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you're a beta cuck.
so
Crash out.
here, look. There's, trust me, you can't get me to crash out, but I've
You've
gotten
been
you to
crashing
crash
out
out
this
a couple
entire
times.
time. Holy shit.
I don't think you know what a crash out is.
I'd like to be
Now,
as delusional
let me
as
ask
you.
a
I'd like to
question.
be as
Let me ask you a
delusional as you.
question. Why is it that the Al Jazeera has literally said that Hamas told civilians not to evacuate certain areas and claimed that it was Israeli propaganda, and then idiots like you literally think that Israel's just targeting civilians after there's been several videos coming out of parents rushing to crumpled up buildings to yank children out? Why are the parents not in the buildings with the children? They're literally using their children as human shields, and then your dumbass is falling for the propaganda and claiming that Israel's committing a genocide. That's insane. And this is why you're no different than a Nick Fuentes person. Okay?
Just let me address what you said.
No,
you're saying Hamas is bad. You're saying Hamas.
Nazi.
You're saying Hamas
You're
is bad.
fucking Nazi.
Are you gonna
You're
run away?
stupid.
Are you gonna
Have
run
a good
away?
day.
Yeah, you're gonna run away. You're gonna run away because everything you just said is a lie, and you know that, and you know I can absolutely disprove you. Run away if you're a beta cuck. Anyways, I'll still address what you said. For everyone watching on YouTube and TikTok, this man, Joshua L., ran away after I let him talk without any interruptions. He absolutely ran away. Listen, you also left the stream, so you're not going to be watching, but I'll tell everyone this in the live stream. He said Hamas bad, Israel good. Well, under my worldview, two can be truthful at the same time. Hamas bad, Israel bad. The state of Israel bad. Hamas, the terrorist group, is bad. I can agree that Hamas does spread propaganda, Hamas does harm Palestinians, but it can be both true at the same time that Israel is also committing a genocide. We see Israel targeting civilian infrastructures. We see Israel literally killing reporters and striking buildings where reporters are. There's video evidence of this. There's also video evidence of them striking after they told them to evacuate and them striking them as they are evacuating. There's video evidence of this. There's video evidence that they have committed war crimes. Even in the international community, Bibi Netanyahu is a war criminal. And then you said, well, why haven't you been taken down for misinformation? Because nothing I said has been misinformation. Everything is well documented. And you ran away because you know you're wrong. Anyways, moving on to the next guest.